Good morning. What I do? What I do? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mama Ann. Good morning, Sister Tina. Good morning, Sister Susan. Good morning, BB. Good morning, Peace and Cues. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody in the building. Sophie, how you doing, sis? How you doing? How is everybody doing this morning? How are you? How are you? Oh, my selfie. How's it going? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How is it going, y'all? Oh, my goodness. I just went outside with Nee, and now this is the funny part. So, it's that kind of, it's not cold, cold, but it's cold. But you think it's warmer? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know one thing I do know is this morning I woke up and I said, today is a new day. Today is a new day. Good morning, my baby. All right, y'all. I'm trying to go through these messages more. I told y'all, I want to get the people what they want. So I want to make sure that they know I love them. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful you came through. I definitely want to say, hey, I want to see your questions. I want to answer them. I want to laugh with you. I want to see what you cooking. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know, y'all. Grace Case, how you doing? Ooh, yes, thank you. It's Friday. Man, I tell y'all, and today feel like a Friday to me. Like, remember when you was young and you was excited about Friday because the weekend was coming and you didn't have to go to school? Then remember when you was a teenager, you was happy Friday was coming because somebody gonna be having to get together or something like that? Or you remember when you was happy it was Friday because it was like a date night, or maybe that somebody asked you out, and that was when you was gonna go out. Or that's when you was gonna get your creep on, get up with your whatever you did on Friday night. You know what I mean? It was Friday night, so you say, you know what? I will take another drink because I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. It was Friday. I used to love a Friday. When we was in school, you called it Freaky Friday. Like Friday was a good day. Friday, but today, Friday the 13th, y'all. Don't y'all think that means something bad? Now, don't get me wrong. I woke up and I said, "Dang, why the weather look like a day on a Friday the 13th movie?" That's how the weather looking outside. Like, you like, say, I know it's Friday the 13th, but why am I hearing that sound outside? Y'all know, I don't know. Maybe it was just in my neighborhood. Maybe that's what's going on my block. I don't know. Maybe your block didn't have that sound. But anyway, it's Friday the 13th. It feel like a Friday. Um, my granddaughter is on her way over. And yesterday I was supposed to have an outing with my oldest granddaughter. And things didn't go that way, but we're getting together Monday. So that's what I count as the blessings. That's what I count as the blessings. Now, don't get me wrong. The way my stress up, when things don't go that day, I know none of us are promised tomorrow. So I don't hold off thinking about tomorrow when I could get it today. And so I thought, it would have been perfect because then I would have seen them both in the same week. But I did do a FaceTime with my granddaughter last night, and I plan to do that every night to say goodnight. I really do. I really do. So I'm going to get the baby at 10:30 this morning. And man, let me tell y'all something. I'd love to tell y'all, oh, it's been a while since I had a baby in the morning. No, please. I worked in childcare. And so I've had babies in the morning. One thing I know about babies in the daycare, look, I learned this during childcare, whether it was nannying, working in a daycare, when you work with babies, today could be, oh, they were just perfect. Oh my goodness. They were so perfect. I want one. Oh my God. Jeez. It was just so easy. Oh, it reminded me their smells, their this, their that. Oh my God. The next day could be like, what baby is this? Is this that same baby from yesterday? Because they babies. They babies. But I am excited. I am excited. I'm the type of person. That's why I tell people I understand. I overstand that sometimes you're scared to get excited. You know what I mean? Because you don't like the letdown. The letdown worse than falling down. And so I sometimes I don't seem as excited as I am about something. But inside I'm like doing cartwheels, backflips, I'm turning, you know what I mean? I'm excited on the inside. I really am. Man, y'all, oh, wait, what am I doing? You know what? We're gonna old fashioned this. I gotta read some comments from the phone. I learned one thing about life. The best way it works is the way you can do it. Hey, people could be like, I do it this way, and because I do it this way, and this the way I do it, and it worked, and it worked for them. It don't work for you. It's actually extra time for you. Yes. Oh, okay. You watch the Gremlins. I used to love Gremlins when I was young. I remember going to see that at the theater. I overstand. I overstand. I feel like understanding is not enough. I'm like, no, I'm not under it. I'm over it. I overstand. Because, see, to me, when I overstand something, I look at it like this because I went through it, that I understand. It's not just that. I overstand because I went through it and I can see it from both ways without saying that I agree with the person. You get what I mean? So, like, I told you I've had people in my life that for years I could just sit and say, oh, they did this and they did that. And they was like this and they did this and they did that. And I understood that that's why I was hurt. That's why I was angry. That's why I shut down people. I knew all the effects, everything. But when I overstood it was when not only did I see it, I seen it, I dealt with it, and I understood what I caused to it, where I kept the fuel, how I was fueling the fire, how I was a part of it. I was a part of somebody destroying me. And the moment I understood it, I let it go. I moved on, and I can't even sit in that place even when talking about that person. I'm not there no more. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not, and it don't mean that what happened wasn't hurtful. It don't mean that it didn't hurt losing a friend. It don't mean none of that. Matter of fact, it means all of that. But see, them people who don't even have understanding when something like that would happen to them, they dogging that person out. Dog. Then when they get some understanding, they trying to calm people down from dogging out. Hey, don't talk about them like that because they are A, B, and C, but they not D. They not D. You keep saying they Z, but they not D. You be like, but you the one put A, B, and C out on them. I found D. You didn't even tell me about. You didn't even tell me about the D. I found it. But yeah, no. Yes, I understand it. Marshmallow, how you doing? How you doing? As soon as I read your name, I want a hot chocolate. I can't even lie. Elsa, how you doing? My sweet potato. How you doing this morning? They cornbread ain't done in the middle. I'm taking that. And look, hey, when I was a kid, I used to say put it in my head and keep it. I'm gonna put that in my head and keep it. And I promise you, I'm 43 years old, and there's some stuff I say that I heard back in the day. People were saying it. I thought that was slick. That was this, and man, it stuck. It stuck. It stuck. And y'all know how life is. Sometimes you tweak it. Cause sometimes you be like, man, just like people used to always say, yeah, you messing with the wrong one. You messing with the wrong one. And I say it too, oh yeah, you messing with the wrong one. Bump that. You messing with the right one. You got the right one. You ain't got the wrong one. You got the right one. Cause I'm the one about to stop you in your tracks. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one about to stop you dead in your tracks. Skirt! Look, every time I try to go to the bottom of the chat so I can get down and start getting to the closest comment, somehow it shoots back up. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, some people cornbread ain't cooked in the middle. I used to tell people that they was either two nuggets or two beers, depending on if they was at that legal age, short of a six pack or a six piece. So, and then there was the Body by Playboy, Mind by Mattel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, my buddy tried to say, well, she looked like she was 18, honey, and she talked like she was in the sixth grade. Did you hear the conversation? I mean, she said Barbie got a new Malibu coming out this Christmas, and you think that was grown up? Okay. Say, no, you didn't. You couldn't have. Certainly, you couldn't have. Yeah, like I said, we aren't the old fashioned. I keep on trying to new age and keep up with these kids reading from computers. You know what I'm saying? You know how old I am. We don't read from computers. You're lucky I'm reading from the phone. Crazy Cat Mama, how you doing, sis? How you doing, prayers? Crazy Cat Mama, how's it going? Let me see what you're saying. Oh, my sister, you'll never be in any bushes anywhere I met you on the throne. And you sitting on this throne right now, and we sending you love, sis. We sending you love, and we sending you prayers, and hopefully some laughter. And hopefully some laughter. If you could just smile, I'm picturing, if you could just smile, that made my day. That just made my day. But we are sending you prayers, sis. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. I told you, when anybody who wear a crown in the kingdom is going through, the flags are at half mast. And don't you worry, don't you think if the flag is at half mast for one of us, that we ain't got a flag for all of us. And if every flag had to be at half mast because we was going through, we would. And at the same time, each of us would still be sending love. That's how you know you're growing. You still sending it through your storm. I come on here and I give y'all the best of me, and some people will think that means life ain't giving me life. That I don't understand, that I don't see it, that I don't this. I choose to enjoy what I'm not going to be able to enjoy one day. And that's what we do when we go into the storm. We forget about the joys. That's why people will tell you sometimes we don't realize how much you love somebody till you losing somebody. Sometimes we don't realize how good it is to eat until there's nothing to eat. Sometimes we don't realize how good a good friend is till you got no friends. You done pushed everybody away. I decided I ain't gonna let life make me wait that long. I'm gonna enjoy what's right here. I can't worry about what I don't have, missing out on what I do. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. That I just came on here and said, man, I'm tired of being miserable on the parts that I can control. Now, the things I can't control, I can't control. I just got to learn how my body and mind works. But the things I can control, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying. I ain't laying down with a man unless I'm enjoying. I ain't nothing. I'm enjoying it, y'all. You better hear me and hear me good. I'm enjoying it. Oakland Barbie, how you doing? Hi. Air biscuits. Oh man. Yeah, I tell you always got some name. I remember when we was young, we used to call them dun-dun-duns. Oh, this old dun-dun-dun. You say some old dun-dun-dun ass. Yeah, you just had some bads. I mean, you just had some names you called some people. And I promise you, that's how I know that YouTube has truly took me back to high school. Because I be watching some of these creators and I go right back into childish high school nicknames for them and shit. Hmm. Well, you know what's even better, crazy cat mama, is that see anything that makes me feel, I realize there's a reason for it. So it's for example, if somebody made me upset and I walked out of the room and then I just found myself on the phone chit chatting, not caring, I didn't get nothing out of it. I just walked off for the moment. I might walk back in the room and think nothing of it. But if I walk out that room and my heart says, now why'd you allow yourself to get like that? I feel what I feel, and then I ask myself, what just upset me? And 9 times out of 10, what you'll find out is it's fear. It's scared. You standing in the hospital with somebody you love. You don't know what's going on, but you know what I mean? On the good side, the bad side, your mind gonna go to the worst sides. And fear, just like grieving, will make us act all kind of ways. And so, if you're feeling like, man, I shouldn't have, chill for a second, breathe, and go back in there and tell them I'm sending you to the moon, Alice. But I'm back because I like you. That's how it be, man. Ugh. But no moment is like the moment you got. I don't like regrets. I got so many regrets, so many things in life I should have said and I didn't say. So many things in life I should have did I didn't do. And it's not that even, like I said, they don't even have to be people ended on bad terms. It just have to mean when your time run out and you didn't. And don't think your time run out mean everybody gone and they passed away, honey. That's not what your time ran out always means. They'll be living. But your time ran out, you're not seeing them. You can't say this. So you just living with what you would say. You waiting on that moment of what you would say. And then one day you finally bump into them. You don't say none of that stuff. You don't say none of that stuff. That's why I just learned that hmm that's right, Tina. hmm And being a caregiver for anyone is heavy because while you're doing everything under the sun for them and trying to do something for you and don't have some other stuff, do like some pets, some kids, some anything, a job, don't have any of that because you doing all this stuff. I mean, you are burning yourself to the thing. And then here's what's worse. You're beating yourself up because you feel mad sometimes that you're underappreciated. You feel mad that you're so damn exhausted that you can't think straight. You feel mad that you feel like, you know what I mean? Nothing you're doing is helping. You're just overwhelmed. And lots of caregivers for people, even in the end, if you're a caregiver for somebody to the end, then now you got this just that those times you felt bad, now you feel worse for feeling bad. You know what I mean? You're in this different place. So I respect and I appreciate and I applaud and I commend all caregivers. All of them. All of them. I applaud every child, auntie, cousin, wife, husband, daughter, son, whatever, who has had to take care of somebody. Because some people take care of their kid. Some people, that's who you're the caregiver from the time they born for the remainder of their life. You are their caregiver. And I mean, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. My granddaughter saying good morning. I had sent her a good morning. Good morning back. But yeah, so being a care is very, and you have to have a woosah moment. Like you have to have a moment. I remember when my brother was ill and I was taking care of him. And I mean, he could do mostly everything for himself. He just needed, some assistance. But I remember going back and forth and stuff. And just tunnel vision. Just get up, go, do this, get up, go, do this, get up. Not feeling, not thinking about what was going on, nothing. Just get up, go, get up, go. When my brother got better and you got to just go back to your routine of what you were. One, my routine seemed super empty because it was super full with that. You know what I mean? That was nonstop. The day, it was nonstop. It went. And so one, it seemed super empty. And then two, there were days that I mean, like I just started thinking about things I missed. You know what I mean? In this period of time. Then this 8 months and it went by, things I missed. Like they just went right past me. I thought about feeling bad that I didn't really feel and like I couldn't really think about what he was going through at the time. Because I thought if I did, then I'd be down. And if both of us felt down, then how could he get up? So nobody thinks about that. Like even with so like with caregivers, why they're caring for that person that they love. So unless you're just a caregiver because you work and then you just love people. But when you caregiving for somebody that you love, for this time I have to almost be in this place of like what's going on is not going on. Because if I really feel it, what's going on, then I might be down. And I don't want my downness to bring you down. So now I gotta be up. You know what I mean? I have to be the positive. I have to. And then one day it just hit me, like what I really had just went through, and I was down. I was hurt. I felt bad for my brother. Like I felt everything. I felt everything, but for those 8 months, I didn't feel. So I couldn't feel anything. I had to turn my whole feelings off. So my kids are running amok. You know what I mean? Because you just almost are to everything. Like, well, you know what? I haven't been gone all day. So I kid you not. I just went into this play. So I really, and I know how heavy it is for people who are caregivers. And depending on who you're caring for, the more work you're going to probably be doing. So who knows what you're doing? You could be changing someone, bathing someone, and doing it alone. And people like, you have 49 siblings, but everybody's job wouldn't be to do this. Even if I had 165 siblings. Ones might be to keep all the finances in order. Ones might be out there mowing the lawn while you never know what everybody's position gonna be. One going to the store. Okay. Look at that, sharing information. Yes. Yes, being a caregiver, because you never know what you're going to come up on. And I realized when I did this almost relief in home house care. And so you came through, and so you came to people. Nobody you worked with whole shifts, but you worked. So how I work, I might come at the most to somebody for 4 hours. But when you were giving those people relief or helping them out for that time, I used to make sure that they knew, don't right now worry about anything. Like you rest, take this 2 hours, go take a walk, go take a nap, go shove some bonbons down your throat, go gossip on the phone with a friend, go in the bathroom and turn the water on and cry. I don't care what they did, but I just wanted them to do something for them. That's all I would know. Like, cause I know, man, man, it's a big job. It's a big job. Oops. I just tried to pull a comment up on the thing from my phone, and it was like, it gave me all these options. Like, block, no, no, no. I was trying to. I forgot. I gotta do it. Forgive me, y'all. Virgie, how you doing? Jared, how you doing? Mhm. Well, maybe he understands the seriousness. Hey, just John. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. Um, Maybe he does, but everybody deals different. Everybody deals different. I remember when I was with in my last relationship, and one of the things that used to bother me so much was it seemed like if something was going on, it was like you know how Keanu Reeves, his acting is just like one. Like if he's mad, he's sad, he's happy, he's this, it's all the same emotion. That's how he was. And so to me, he didn't care about things. You know, he just didn't care. It was just he dealt with them different. He tried to look at them different. And then I always think because when you really grow up, when you stop thinking about what someone did to you that was wrong, you start thinking of you. I started thinking how there were times when I would try my best to just see his emotion. So by doing that, you pushing the buttons, you saying things to get the rise, and then thinking he's not moving from zero to nothing. I don't know, but see, it didn't mean that inside he wasn't. So everybody handled it different. So some people may go to jokes sometimes when that's why I can take some of this serious stuff on here and turn it to a joke because this is how I have to digest this. I mean, I have to put this in a blender. This becomes a smoothie. This is the only way I can digest. Like, you know, and then somebody be, oh, you don't take it serious. So if I came on here screaming, crying, and telling you sad stories about people that this happened to, that would mean I took it more serious than I do. Because it just, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's different, but everybody want everybody to be the same. Hmm. Then they want to be mad at you when everybody the same. You can't win for losing. You trying to find answers in the world that don't even know the questions. Please, please. Open Noah. Oh, BB. That's right. That's right. That's right. Sickness and health. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, you know what? At this point, just be there the way you can. That's it. I mean, you still gonna do it because you're the wife. You still gonna do it even when they complain and don't do it. I got it. Don't. It's such a good wife. See, like I told people, I know when I see real love, that's what I know is real. And that's when you know it's real. People think real love meant they ain't never had an argument, never got on each other's nerve. You be like, what? Is this real love or is this the Jetsons? You know what I mean? What relationship is this? Because even the Flintstones got annoyed with each other. You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on now. But I know real love. And I can read in your words like y'all have real love. And a real king and a queen. You know what I mean? That's what I so like I say, oh yeah. Oh sis. Mm-hmm. He not even good enough to walk out of the hospital. Yes, that's a princess. Mm, that's right. Space and grace. I'm trying to get to these great comments and encouragement everybody's giving each other. Wait, how did I get all the way back up here? See what I mean, y'all? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to the bottom and somehow. Okay, I'm sitting here trying to keep up. I'm going backwards. I'm going forward. Charge it to well, charge it to YouTube, not to Google. Look, see how I took myself all the way out of that. See, because I was about to go look. See, I'm glad y'all got on a serious conversation. You know what I'm saying? We had to give our sister some love and some encouragement. Um, well, when you find out the secret to that, sister, I want you to share it to the whole world of women. Because if you find a way, it'll happen. Virgie, Virgie. But yeah. But I'm telling you, y'all, I was going to go into a some yeah, especially men, you know, they be stopping. I told y'all my granddaddy went to his home state like he was okay and he knew it was coming to his time to go. And it's also because he's such a man's man. And this is what I tell in my mind to me. And because to me he was such a man's man that he couldn't let us see him down. You know what I mean? So we would, in the end, remember him just as strong and as, at peace as he was when he was home. Joshua, how are you doing today? How you doing? I hope when you worked out today, you worked out. And I look, now that's something, you know how they say, I always say what you eat won't make me shit. But if you work out, thank you, y'all. Whoever worked out today, thank you. I can feel it all in my body. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that run you took this morning. Oh, I feel it all through my body. Thank you. Thank you. Who was that doing cardio this morning? Thank you. Thank you. See, I take credit where credit's due. I mean, you know, even though I didn't do nothing. I will, I will, I will. Mm. We are sending prayers. But is he I know the other day was like you said, rough. How is he doing today though? Is he getting a little better? And how are you? How are you doing? That's that important question I think we forget to ask people sometimes. Just how are you? We'll go out and ask people out there, how are they? You okay? Am I crazy? Am I? So I don't think none of us are really okay. We might be dealing, we might be making it. But if we stop and thought about the train wreck called the life we've lived, you're not that really okay. What my Tina saying? Oh, when she's talking about that. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's good, Joshua. But yeah. Mm. I tell y'all, sometimes I'm watching a live and I'm thinking while I'm watching it, like, oh my God, this is pure trash. But I mean, come on. It's just like cable. Who didn't get cable to sometimes watch just pure trash? I did. I mean, I wasn't even person playing the cable bill, but as soon as we got cable, I knew it was some trash I could watch. I could watch the shows where they cuss. I didn't have to watch commercials, you know. So I just been doing it for years. Anyway, so sometimes don't judge me. Don't judge me. Sometimes I'm watching that YouTube, y'all, and I can't help but turn that shit into a joke. I.e., an example. Last night I'm watching. Wait, hold on. How did I forget this? Dear Vet and Sparkle made up. I said, wait, what in the YouTube have I been doing that this kind of stuff is going on and I didn't even know? Sweet Pea Diary in jail. I didn't even know. Like I was like, oh, see, I've been too booked and busy. I've been scatterbrained. It's 2023. How could I not know it was scandal after scandal after scandal going on? But anyway, that's something else. We'll dig deeper later if I even care. But oh my God, y'all. Last night I seen my boy Real going on, and it was entitled I went back to the kidney specialist, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go again. Yeah, you know the song? Yeah, here we go again. So I'm watching it, and all I'm thinking is when I'm watching it, because this is what is actually pulling me, to be honest with you, and to watch it is, you know, I've noticed in the last few months, you've been to the doctors a lot. And like, I'm not saying you don't take it serious. I really take that really serious. And I really like your kidneys are nothing to play with. Like they are nothing to play with. And I ain't saying you playing with. I'm just telling you they ain't nothing to play with. And you know how some people, sadly, not all, and if you don't think this way, then it ain't true. But some people think like with black people, we gonna have the diabetes, we gonna have the high blood pressure, we gonna have like we gotta have that. All these things we just have to have them. First of all, we don't, and lots of people have them, especially that high blood pressure. Um, I don't think we have to have these things, but we can take care of ourselves. And I think the stress and stress ain't got nothing to do with your kidneys because your kidneys are a filter. And so when the kidneys shut down, then they can't do their job and the body shut down. So like they're very important. So when I see those kind of titles, I'm like I said, I'm gonna come on over and look. Because one, I don't want to see none of us, suffer. And then I get over there and say, first of all, mind you, I come in that mindset, like, let me see what's going on. Because this ain't no joke, It's like his third visit to his kidney doctors in like 3 months. So I know you ain't going back and forth because you're doing good. You know what I mean? So I said, let me check it out. So y'all, I came in there open hearted. So then I was listening. And to tell you the truth, I kind of rewatched half of it this morning because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy before I said something. Like, I don't really feel like I got any information about what was going on. Not saying I need your hospital records because I don't want nobody hospital records. I got my own. We have one do some briefing. We can go through mine because I just don't want to worry about nobody else's. So that's not what I'm saying. But I was just thinking like, okay, if we put this on a piece of paper as a review of the doctor's appointment, the review was things are getting worse. We gonna help you get on a disability and drink more water. Hey, if that was the thing that the doctors gave you, we checking them doctors because we gonna need them to say a little more. But I couldn't get past the part that my mind couldn't stop making skits in my head of how he is with that chat. I couldn't even hear no more what he was talking about. So see, I gave all that disclaimer to let everybody know I'm definitely not joking about nobody's health. It don't matter. I like you, love you, can't stand you. I ain't making fun of your health and none of that stuff. So because now we getting into the jokey joke. Now we get into the jokey jokes. Hey y'all, I kid y'all not. This mofo here, him in that chat, that's a show by itself. He should just sit and read the chat, and then that should be the commentary. Him reading the chat, just come on, talk about absolutely nothing, read the chat to see what people say and react. That's a show in itself. Y'all, Cooks, how you do? Sweet potato. Like, yeah, sweet potato. Sweet. Hey, y'all, this is my impersonation of Real on Any Given Live. This ain't even just from last night. Any Given Live. This is how I see him in the chat. Yeah, so, I got my Venmo, my Cash App, my PayPal, my Give It To Me Money link set up. I got your bank account. I got all this stuff set up, and what? Don't be asking me about why I'm asking for money every single time I come up on here. That's none of your business. That's none of your business. He wanna take money from me and then call me a bitch. And I call your mama a bitch too. I talk about your mama too. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna talk about you and your mama. So if you're not gonna hit that Cash App at Danny the Kid, Cash App, dollar signs, ching, ching, ching. If you're not hitting that, I don't care what you're talking about. Doom, doom, what's up? What's up? Don't let Doom in the chat, y'all. He been talking about my whole life, everything about me. He was talking about the grits I was eating and saying because they wasn't Quakers that I was a racist. Let Doom out because he be making up stuff too. I said, wait, is it something that people eat? You know how they be like, it's something in the water. Is it something that certain people eat? Like when they got monetized, they were sent some packages of BS to eat because some of them do the same things. I mean, you just pay attention to the same old Heidi, how you doing? Says, hey, you doing? It's the same old skit. And I'm like, did they all eat the same Fruit Loops? And I'm not talking about good Fruit Loops. I'm talking about Fruit Loops, like cuckoo, cuckoo. What Fruit Loops did they eat? Do y'all watch what I watch? And it don't have to be the people I'm naming. Just think about the things I'm saying that happen. Do y'all see this? Wait, let me tell you something. The very first time I ever, and I've said this since the very beginning, the very first time I ever seen Real, he came up on AT2s. And he came up and he was getting into it with Beast Boy, and I thought like it sounded like he reaching. And then, he would come in the chat like he was, and that's he said, I come in the chat and I light the chat up. I got the chat lit, AT2. Every time I come in, I get conversation going. I get this going. I'm doing this. I said, wait, what's going on? Then the next thing I know, he on Katie Joy's and he going off about Beats Boy and AT2. And then the next thing I know, he's on his channel and he's going in on AT2. And I said, what is he doing? I know he done always went off the chains on people. That don't, come on, man. Come on. Just like right now, he gonna go to the ring to fight to the sudden deaths. Baby, you telling us you can't go to the bathroom? That tell me you ain't going to the ring unless you talking about going to get to clean the ring out the bathtub before you clean it or something like that. Because I don't know what ring we talking about. Like this, that's why I said people on YouTube just be saying stuff. Heidi, we're gonna go. Me and you, we're gonna go jousting, and this is what it's on and popping. And they say it, all of you. Oh, Danny and Heidi gonna go, and they going. What is it called when they used to do in the Wild Wild West? They walk off, and the first one draw. Come on, ain't none of these people doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. You glad to be a sub to me, Heidi? Oh, piece of kids. Her too. Look, her too. Yeah, like I told y'all, I remember when me and Rio got into it. You know what I mean? But we didn't really get into it because I didn't do anything to him. Like I just came in like, man, you are, and I ain't got gonna lie. I said, you still getting into it with white women? Because every title was like Karens, Karens. I was like, I'm so sick of this. Like this is getting old. And this is man, this was before he even started getting into it with what's her name? Charlotte, police wife, whatever. And all these people. Before that started, you know, this was right before Sunshine. Like this was like the week before. And I just came like, oh my God, bruh. And I wasn't saying it like with no disrespect. That's why from that day on, I said, you know what? Danny ain't gonna say nothing and nobody chat about what they should do. Do what the you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? Look a fool, do whatever, dance a jig, dance whatever you doing. I don't care. That's your shit. That's your house. You wanna pee on the floor? Pee on the floor. Okay? And don't be mad at all them other people peeing on the floor in your house too. Cause they seen you pee on the floor. But I just wanna be in the house. But yeah, I said that, and he told me I was a sellout. I said, well, I was another one. I said, what? I ain't sold out nothing. You know, I was dropping my whole telephone number. And I'm like, you got me misconstrued. Like, this ain't that. This ain't that. Ram Rock, how you doing, bro? How you doing? And yeah, and I love when the Kings are in the building. Um, but yeah, that's how that began. So, like I said, I literally had just subscribed to him like a couple of months before he even got his channel shut down. Because I just sit to watch. And so when he had that birthday, and I saw that a lot of the people who, you know what I mean, he had gotten to, like even with JJ, it's so funny how he hated us so much. But at one point, they were cool. I didn't even see where the fuck. And people be killing me on the YouTube. I need this to stop, y'all. Hey, you ever notice on YouTube, when you get to the bottom of when half these people get into it, it'd be like, and because they was watching Rim Rock and I don't like Rim Rock. And so the minute I found out they was watching Rim Rock, I was like, they can't be around me. Let me tell you something. I can give a damn who you watch. I can care less if you watch who I don't like. I don't care about none of that. The only thing I ever do is I cover my own ass at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be around nobody who around things that's gonna trigger me to be something. That's it. I don't be around none of y'all. I don't even want to be around you because the daughter you wanted to be there. So we don't need to make announcements. You'll know it. I won't be around you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I won't. But the respect, because I'm a G, a real one. The respect means I'm gonna respect you as long as you respect me. What I'm gonna disrespect you for? I'm not gonna talk behind your back. When I have a problem, which is if you smiling in my face and you diss me, sweaty, how you doing? And you diss me behind my back. Because you don't have to be in my face. Things I don't like, I don't go get in their face so I can get their business so I can go tell somebody else. I don't like you. I don't care about your business. Your business is irrelevant to me. I mean, like it means nothing to me. When people come talk about people I don't like, this is what I hear. Wonk, 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 and a wonk, 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 wonk. Wonk, 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 wonk. Wonk, 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 wonk. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Because I don't care. I don't hear like, oh, let me hear. Her boyfriend cheating. Oh my God, I can't wait to use that against. I don't care. I don't care he cheating. Look, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care so much. I don't care to talk about it. I talk about things I care about. Daisy, how you doing? Morning healthy people. Who's healthy? You must have did some doctor checks on everybody. Who you doing physicals on? You know they healthy. She said good morning, healthy people. Sweaty. How you doing today, Sweaty? Are you about to get your car fixed? How you feeling, sweating? Rimrock, is your car about to go in? You about to get your car fixed? Rimrock had an accident in his car last week. That was last week. That was last week, or was that the top of this week? Okay, on the men. Hmm. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Better is better than worse. It was last week. Ooh, they working on it now. I know you can't wait to get it back. I remember I gave Rembrandt the name for his car. He had a little contest for the name for his car. And I named his car the Silver Bullet. Yeah, and people talk about you. Sorry, I went off the silver bullet. People talk about you so you're not talking about them. It's just like when you're in a room and somebody in there talking about somebody, the people laughing so hard is to hopefully that you don't talk about them. So they want to keep you, they gonna feed the joke you saying about the other people so that the tension don't come to them. But really they don't realize that when you do that and people talking about people, it make them want to talk about you. Because they know that's why you're doing it. They know, and with gossip, yeah, let me tell you something about gossipers. Here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. If you talk to me and you go other places to talk about me, I hope whoever listening see the volume it speaks on you. And that's not, I'm using me as an example, but that's for anybody. If I get, okay, if I talk to Tina and I talk to Sweet Potato, and every time I get on the phone with Sweet Potato, I'm talking about Tina. Not like, you know what, I really enjoy Tina. Because really, even why am I going over there with that? Why am I spending my time with Sweet Potato telling how much I enjoy Tina unless I'm trying to make Sweet Potato mad about me and Tina? Like, what is my real purpose? Because really, Sweet Potato should just know I rock with Tina because I rock with her. However I rock with her, it's me and Tina business, just like however I rock with Sweet Potato should be. So to me, but on here, what we got is a bunch of this. I talked to Sweet Potato, then I'm gonna tell Sweet Potato what I talked about. I was talking to Sweet Potato and I was screenshotting her conversation so I could take it back to somebody else. I was talking to such and such. Tina, I was recording some of her conversations just in case later on. I was talking to Sweet Potato when she was telling me stuff. And I ain't never talked to Sweet Potato behind the scene. Or nothing. I don't call that behind the scene. I personally talked to her, but I'm just using an example. Because I had just read her comment, and that's what took me off of the silver. That's what took me off into that one. But yeah, people, it's all that gossip. It's all that I like you because of my enemy. Hold on, I don't like them. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff about them, but don't mess with them because I don't really want to torture them. Why am I going out talking all this stuff about them? Why am I? Why am I going? When you watching a TV show, you ever notice that they kind of start when they're about to like kill off a main character, they always kind of start making them bad or making them because they kind of trying to desensitize you to them. When people come talking to you about people, listen because it'll tell you what they're trying to make you feel about them. So if all they come do is tell you bad stuff, they want you not to like them for whatever reason, even if they like them. They want you not to like them. That's why, oh, they cheat on their husband. Oh, they do this. Oh, they lie. Oh, they ain't got this. Oh, they did this. Oh, they said this. Oh, they did. Then why you be around them? Because if somebody comes telling me, oh, such and such do this all the time, such and such did this, I'm going to ask them why they still be around them. And they ain't going to have an answer. Well, they really cool sometimes and they really a good person. You not, because you sitting here talking about them like shit. You disappear. You deleted your IG? I know I don't go on IG enough. Protect your peace, right? Protect your peace. That's why I tell you, I ain't never did nothing. Like I said, if I'm doing it and I'm ashamed of it, I shouldn't be doing it. And then it don't matter what everybody else do. I need to check me and what I did. That's it. That's it. But otherwise, if I did, I would stand it. And I'm be like, no, I didn't screenshot your shit. One day they was telling me a story, and I said that's not true because they said something different to me. They started arguing with me, and I said no, that mother said something different to me. And then I went and screenshotted your shit and sent it. But if you think I'm sitting around talking to any of y'all, I kid, if you ever, I don't give a fuck, we talking about the dogs, you talking about something serious, I don't care what we talking about. If you think I ever sat and recorded anything, if I got to record you, I don't want to talk to you. If you got to record me, as soon as I find out, I never want to talk to you. I never want to talk to you. And I don't care if I was talking about digging in my butt. My petty ass gonna press charges. My petty ass is gonna show you that I told you, I'm gonna be the one you want. I'm gonna be the one you want. Because I'm gonna do all kind of shit just to get all up in your information. I'm pressing charges. I'm gonna be different than everybody else. I'm gonna go to them people that can't stay. I'm gonna find out your location. And then I'm gonna tell you, now record this. Record this. No, I'm just playing. But I'm definitely gonna get away from it because you're trash. You ever want to bust me out? Hey, just we can get into the same room and you can say whatever it is you want to say, and I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say about it. We can move on. It don't gotta be in secret. See, most people that tell you something about somebody behind their back, you put that person right in front of that person, they ain't gonna say none of that shit. That's how you know. That's how you know. Please, I wish I would, because on here, I mean, it is. Here's a story of a place called YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And it's got some characters on here. It's some Marshas. And some Jans on here too. And all the Jans, they think Marsha better than everybody else. And so they living in the shadow of Marsha forever. They screaming for attention. And then we got some Cindys. You know, we got some Gregs. Y'all know what's going on. We got the whole family. But this is this ain't the pure Brady Bunch, y'all. Now, this Brady Bunch is made up of a lot of delinquents. This bunch is made up with people who will say stuff like, the worst thing anybody ever did in my family was get a tattoo. Girl, didn't a dude you mess with whole your whole best friend? Didn't you? And these shouldn't be things nobody judging you about, but stop acting like it was that innocent. People on here be like, oh, such and such, I can't believe they lived like that. You was a whole drug addict. Worry about your life. But people don't worry about their business around here. No. They worried about everybody else. Everybody Captain Save a hoe, and they can't save themselves. And I gotta save myself. How if we both drown and can I save you and then drown? Because it's YouTube. Only on YouTube can I do something and act like that's not what happened. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, let me get back to this. I had to respond to that. That was my granddaughter on her way. Mm, that's scary though, sweating. That's scary. Sorry. Like I don't want to ignore. And I wanted to respond before she Tia, how you doing? Before she left. Yeah, that's scary. Fungus and bacteria and all kind of stuff is real. I remember at Cook County Jail, so many people were getting Mercer and what's the other? But anyway, I know somebody. I ain't gonna say their gender, but I know somebody um, who while they were there, they end up catching Mercer, and it's another bacteria infection. Anyway, but it started eating off their foot, like it literally like if you could see their leg and they foot, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. And this person actually already had a problem, but due to that and all the medication, and they are out there bad now. But yeah, that in fact, they leg just looked like something ate it inside out. Like it just looked disgusting. But I don't even know. I don't even know if that's cured or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing like that, but I know him. But yeah, but it was so bacteria, man. Oh, that's scary, sweaty. Oh, mm. Oh, you still haven't set up your new phone? Oh wow. But like, how could it be in my head if I'm catching fevers and you know what I mean? And when there's an infection, you'll see it. Like I didn't know, but they say like when you have an infection like in your body, like so if something's infected, if you touch it, you can feel heat on it. You know, like the infected area feels. So you might take my temperature and I don't have a temperature, but you might touch. So like when I got stung by the bee, the yellow jacket, when I got stung, and all where my hand was swollen and stuff, it felt warm. Like it was warm. The infected area, and then more it spread. All of that was warm, so it spread all the way up to here before it stopped, like before everything kicked in towards the stop. So all the way up to here, that's why I kept doing the roar, like I was, like I was a monster, But it was all warm, and that was the first time that I ever really paid attention when the lady said it about the infected part. If you feel it, all that, it was just warm. So it's like, how am I coming here into my head and I got infection in my body? If you looking on the inside, but one thing about hospitals, I mean, They're humans too, I guess. Like I said, I had my last sis. Like I said, I had two different sis. But at one point, you think to yourself, like, how can sis get to 8, 9, 10 pounds? How can it get there and y'all didn't see it before? Like, it didn't just jump up. You want me to believe that you did that ultrasound 6 months ago or what now? And today, there's this big 8, 9 pound. No, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. But then sometimes I used to think to myself, when I went to the doctor, sometimes you lie to your doctor. You think that's a place where you can be truthful, and we don't. Because sometimes you're scared. I'm honest about what's going on. We end up in surgery. But what's going on? How did we end up there? Was that the only choice? I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that's not right. Hmm. Hmm. Now, I do know somebody who, oh, I don't want to give them the wrong diagnosis, but at one point, they kept saying that it was mental. What was going on with them was mental. What was going on was mental. And they were having a nervous breakdown. But what it really was that the illness they had, the stress of what was going on in their life was making it worse. You know what I mean? So it was like it was making it worse, and it wasn't like it wasn't, and it's so bad because at one point, for a quick second, everybody agreed, like, oh, it is that it has to be something mental. It's this, and it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Mm. Wait, you turned on the faucet and thought you cut off the light? Okay, Timmy. Tia, Tia. Oh wow, who punched the fridge? It does. It does. And like I said, I mean, I understand modern medicine. I really believe in holistics. I mean, it's so many different forms I think that we can do of medicine. I'm not, but I will have to remember at all times these people are human. These people are human. When my son, hold on one second, y'all. Let's see. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Humans. Wait, what? Humans where? Terminator. All right, Terminator. Mm. Oh, that's who punched the Fred. Oh, Willow is adorable. Willow is adorable. I don't know if we'd call her a little dog, but she's definitely adorable. But guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. My grandbaby's on her way. I actually will. I definitely do a video with her. I'm so excited. So what I want to do is I just want to get ready for her to come on in, and she'll be here in a few minutes. So I am going to get ready, guys, and get out of here because otherwise I'm gonna have to keep putting you all on hold and doing things. So I do just want to get her settled, get her in here, love on her, and love on her. So that's it. So that's what I'm about to do, guys. So I will definitely get back at you. I will probably be live again before 5. I definitely will. I definitely will. But I want to hang out with her real quick. Enjoy her. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about to do. I gotta stop trying to read this screen because Lord knows I gotta squint to see this screen. And then I'll watch it later and be like, wait a minute. I really can't see. Then it hit me. Like, you didn't know that before you saw yourself squint? I don't know. I don't know. I won't. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for loving on each other. Thank you for talking crazy, Cat Mama. We sending you prayers. Sweaty, we sending you prayers. We sending everybody prayers. We sending you prayers. Rain Rock about your car. Good vibes. I'm sending good vibes. I'm sending love. That's what I'm sending out. I am sending those things out. That's what I'm sending out. I am sending shit. Send them to me. I accept all love. That's real. And trust me, fake love comes out my butt. Meaning, once it comes into my body, give me a stomach ache, and I wonder why I end up with the runs. I'm getting it out my system. It filters through. I don't worry about it. Some people get it and misconstrue it. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I know what is going on around me. Yasmin, huh? Yasmina, hey, sweetie, how you doing? But yeah, everybody. So like I said, so they are on their way. And don't be surprised if you see me set up a live in like the next 30 minutes. But I definitely want to let her in, get her comfortable, you know, and and enjoy her for a few minutes. Just me and you. Oh, baby. See, that song ain't got to be romantic. I'm just thinking that's exciting to me. So, and it's just the first time that in the time I've been a grandparent, I am actually bringing one of my grandkids into my home, into my space. So, first are always the best. Ain't they? Well, I don't know, because I don't think your first time be like they make it out to be. But to each his own, you know, to each his own. Uh, so I am excited. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Like I said, so now the excitement really starting to hit because they on their way. So I'm like, okay, okay, okay. So I'm really happy. I am. So that's why I'm like, oh, good. I can hang out with her. But one of the things you remember when you have a kid coming through, a baby especially, is how the stuff you can do that you can't do when a baby around. So, for example, if I gotta get up and go to the store, I get up and go. You can't just do that with a baby. you can't. You can't just get up and go. You just can't just be walking out. You just can't be walking out on a baby now. So I was like, ooh, I remember. I remember. But I am excited because my grandbabies remind me that had I never been born, I would have never had these children. And I would never had these children who had children. So in that, I love my grandbabies. They don't hold an order to me. They just keep it going. The traditions, the life, the family, they get to break chains. Because, in everything that's changed. You could have had the most money in the world in your family, and alcoholism could have ran through your family. You know what I mean? Cancer could run through your family. It's all kind of stuff. And some change you can't bring, and some you can. Some you can. So every time there's new generations, I just think of that. I just always think of that. Now they're gonna be better, more equipped. Thank you, thank you, thank you, John. Thank you. John still makes me blush. I told you we are the Kennedys, me and John. Mhm. Yes, but peace and love to everyone. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. I mean, I will just, but like I said, you never know. The baby can come in and be ready to eat. I never know what's gonna happen when they come in, so I just want to be prepared. And I believe that anytime babies walk into any atmosphere, that atmosphere should be calm. You know what I mean? And the attention should be on them. It shouldn't be. Hold on, y'all. Let me hold on. I'm trying to give y'all some attention. Get the baby some attention. Give me some attention. No, I'm just going to. And that is what I'm about to do. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Like I said, my next live, I'm going live at 5, but my next live in between that will probably be more spontaneous. It might have a 10-minute warning. I might just come live. So I do plan to do that, but because I don't know about making this upload. I still haven't even put the video out from the pizza buff yesterday. Um, get on your game. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna keep running my mouth, and I'm gonna look up, and they're gonna be at the door. So let me go. Love you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. See you in a little bit. Thank you, Mama Ann. Thank you, sis Tina. Thank you, sis Susan. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Love you. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.